Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, Episode 1, called Shall We Go Then?
I love new experiences in general, and being able to watch this anime pretty much in real time. We're recording this about 3 days after it came out.
Unheard of for us. We're like decades behind usually. We're like, hey, it's 2025. Want to watch this anime that came out in 2013? This is new, everybody.
So I'm pretty excited that only after 3 days I can take the spoiler tags off in Discord and read the messages.
Adam, it breaks Adam's heart. Like, if you want to really bother Adam, there's not much that bothers him, but the spoiler tags on Discord really grind his gears. He needs to be in the know.
So you better know right after this episode, I'm going to be clicking through those and reading them.
It's an exciting day, everybody.
We are heading north.
Fern is a first-class mage.
Congrats to our girl.
Frieren is not.
I think we kind of both knew that was the way it was going to go down.
A little bit of animosity, just spite there.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan.
And those elves, they had a long time to harbor that spite.
Oh, yeah. Loved the first class mage exam.
Yes.
Like, almost half the season, give it to me. You know, like, I was all about that. But we are continuing the quest, continuing the journey north. I'm still convinced Sign is going to make an appearance again at some point.
My prediction for season 2 is that Stark kind of comes into his own. That's what I'm feeling. I think he's going to play more of a major role in terms of how he handles battles, his importance to the group. He's going to become, I don't want to call him a stooge, but less comedic relief and more kind of frontline tank.
Substance.
Yeah. Now, he always fought well, but I think he's gonna get some gravitas in season 2. That's my prediction.
And you know, I always live for the Himmel flashbacks. Will anything top the proposal, though? We'll find out. I'm excited to get going, so let's get started. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, Episode 1 is coming right now.
This has got to be a flashback.
No, she's wearing Flem's earrings. My heart's racing.
Ah, けど財布はだいぶ涼しくなってきたみたいだぜ。
次の町に着いたら仕事を探さないといけませんね。
もうそんなことを考えているのか、フェルン。
大事なことです。シュタルク様、常に先の先まで考えていかないと旅は続けられません。
I mean, true story.
仕事か。
手頃な依頼があるといいんですけど。あれ、なんか。
Give me that flashback.
乗せていただいてありがとうございました。
何、一級魔法使い様とご一緒できて心
Look
強
at
か
him,
った
he's
で
so
すよ。
cute.
しかしエンデを目指されるとは、ずっと故郷の土地で暮らす私らには想像もできないほどに長い旅路になるのでしょうな。
そうかもね。
終わりが来たら
That's not gonna feed anybody.
Sakana 釣ってきたぜ。
朝ごはんの足しにしますね。
次は大物釣ってくるから。
You lost your hook.
多分ここら辺のはずなんだけど。
フリーレン、珍しく早起きだな。
何か気になることがあって目が覚めてしまったみたいです。
ちゃんと褒めた？
当然です。
I love that they know.
これは大物だね。
Wow.
なんだよそれ。綺麗な石だな。
はい。あれ？火の魔法が出ませんね。これは
That stone.
風魔法って言ってね。
I was just gonna say.
魔法を無効化する力を持った鉱石だよ。
Now, right away, I wonder, does that nullify magic in a certain area? Can it be directed at somebody? Did she hide it there from her last trip? That's incredibly valuable to Stark as a frontliner who doesn't have any magic.
Because she was like, oh, this place looks familiar.
Yeah,
She for sure tossed it after something with Himmel and the gang.
yeah. Interesting.
Is it only, can you use it when you're battling one person? Like, yeah, or how big of an area does it cover?
Yeah, very important questions that need to be answered.
この純度なら半径3メートルは無効化できる。
Okay, well, nothing like quick
シュタルク、
feedback. I say this a lot.
あ、ついた。とても希少なものでね。
3 meters?
小石ほどの大き
So you'd be like grappling with somebody.
くだらない。この大きさなら豪邸が買えるね。
すげえな。
でも近くにあるだけで魔法が使えなくなるんじゃ持っていけませんね。道中が危険すぎます。それなんだよね。そんな石早く捨てちゃってください。今魔物に襲われたら全滅しますよ。その前にこの石の変わった特性も見てってよ。すごく面白いから。この石にめっちゃ魔力を込めるとね。めっちゃ光るんだ。
Wow.
早く捨ててきてください。
There has to be a use for it.
まだ光ってる。
今日中には次の村に着きそうだな。
If you're not a magic wielder, it could be useful.
北部高原ってもう近いのか？
まだだいぶ先かな。大きな森林と火山地帯を越えた先だよ。
火山地帯か。なんだか危険そうだな。
Lava monsters.
そうでもないよ。数百年は噴火もないし、今は比較的安全な温泉地帯だよ。
Ooh.
温泉ですか。温かいお風呂はちょっと魅力的ですね。
Lava hot
随
springs.
分とご無沙汰だもんな。
あれ、ちょっと待って。もしかしてこの地面。やっぱり地面の下が空洞になっていたか。
Look at her hair.
湿地は地盤が悪くて嫌だね。あれ、フリーレン様。やっちゃったかも。
Oh, shoot. Oh,
どうやら地
wow.
表に風魔港があるわけだ。これだけの交渉は初めて見た。
That's worth so much money.
Uh-huh.
ほとんど洞窟全体が風魔港なんですね。
これを持って帰ったら億万長者か。
それは無理だろう。
That's where my head went.
風魔港は物質の中でも最大級の高度を持つ。それに他の物質とは違って魔法で切断したり加工したりもできないからね。
Get those Vikings from Vinland Saga, they can toss those in their strongman competition.
I knew he was gonna try that.
これは人類にはどうしようもないものだよ。とにかくここを登るのは無理だから、他の出口を探そう。
All that wealth and they can't touch it.
なんだよ。
頼りにしているからね、シュタルク。魔法の使いの
Empower
私
him,
たちは
yes.
ここではただの女の子だ。
Just some ordinary girls.
女の子？
私、シュタルクがクソババアって言ったこと忘れてないから。
すいませんでした。
まだ根に持ってる。
Oh. Wow, I'm like in shock.
まさかこんなところで野営することに。
Have you ever caught a fish before?
I have?
Really?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know, in a bunch of places. Lakes.
Oh, a bunch of places.
I'm not a fisherman by any means.
Do you even
but
have a rod?
I did, yes. Before I met you.
Bait and tackle?
Yes.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Probably like a 1 foot bass or something like that.
1 foot.
Yeah.
It's like that big.
Yeah, 2, I don't know, 2 feet. It's
It's like Stark's fish that I caught in the bucket.
A little bigger than that. I used to camp all the time.
Doesn't mean you have to fish.
No, you're out, canoe trips, out in the wilderness. You fish, you eat, you.
Did you descale it?
Yeah.
Debone it?
Yeah.
No, you did.
Sarah's learning something new about me these days.
What are you gonna ask me?
I know the answer.
What's the answer?
I know you fished once in Alaska.
He's like, please don't make me ask. I am not taking the bait. And I'm like, no, but ask me.
Tell your story.
It's fine.
Everybody wants to know.
I wouldn't really call it fishing. I probably could have it was salmon season. This river was literally overflowing with salmon. I could have stuck my hand in and caught one.
Was it not the best fish you ever had though?
Yeah, it was real big. It was bigger than 1 foot.
That's why she wanted to ask, because she wanted to have caught a bigger fish than me.
No, I just didn't know I told you that. Anyway, old news.
とんでもなく広いですね。ここ。それに動物の骨も大量にありました。フリーレン様は大型の魔物の巣かもしれないと言
I'll
'll
っていました。
protect you.
よくぐっすり眠れますよ
Passed
ね。
out. This is Stark's time to shine, if that's true.
Mm-hmm.
フリーレン様はこんな場所でも楽しそうでした。私は怖くてたまらない。魔力探知すら使えないんです。
Come on, Stark.
You have to reassure her.
生まれて初めてです。まるで暗闇に放り込まれたみたい。
Do you know what this makes me think of? Mob. And how he would say, what would life be without my powers? Or I want to have something outside of that. She has been able to detect mana and been one of the most powerful
He said
people.
Mona, everybody. New season, new Adam.
Fishing Adam. And now she's blind, essentially. I can imagine she's terrified.
I'm terrified. I almost said when I go camping, I don't go camping. But
And she's on the top of a mountain in the rain with the wind blowing.
where I can't see anything because I'm out in the wilderness, that's terrifying. I can relate. Oh.
フリーレン起きろ逃げ
毒極竜だね。
毒
シュタルクとは相性が悪い。
You're the only one who can do anything, but it's a bad
いや死ん
matchup.
でねえし
けど、じゃあどうしろって言うんだ。だいたい気持ちよさそうに寝やがって。どうしてそんなに。
私はシュタルクに命を預けているからね。
I don't have a response for that.
Like, fine.
シュタルクを前衛として仲間にした時からそのつもりだったよ。パーティーっていうのはそうじゃないと機能しないんだ。
Oh, she's smart. Wise. She's wise.
俺はいざっていう時に逃げ出す男だぞ。
No, not anymore, baby.
今だって逃げたくてたまらない。
そう。じゃあ一緒に逃げようか。シュタルク、ヘラン、目をつぶって。
How could she imbue it with mana?
Whoa. Whoa.
Dang.
それじゃあ逃げようか。
なぜ僧侶の私が重い方を
Because I get to
あん
go.
たは酒臭いってさ。
Sometimes you
my
gotta know when
heart
to run.
just squeezed. I'm gonna cry, you guys.
怖かったね。みんなで逃げるのも悪くないでしょ。
ああ。
じゃあ行こうか。
フリーレン、
何？
腰が抜けて歩けない。
It's such a beautiful sentiment. You're just giving that person the room to be afraid and saying, if it is, we'll do it together. That 99% of the time will give somebody the courage to do it because everybody's afraid to fail. And if you empower them to at least try and let them know it's okay, people will surprise themselves with what they can do.
You know when something happens and it impacts you so viscerally that you can like almost feel your heart like clench?
Yeah.
That happened to me in that part.
And just that she's passing that knowledge on.
And her
She's-
little grin.
Yeah.
Oh.
昼飯の食材、こんなもんでいいかな。あれいない。ちょっと戻ってくるの早かったかな。よし、魚でも釣ってくるか。今日こそ大物を釣るぞ。
寒い。温泉までの信号ですね。
That's the first of the start got her.
綺麗になった。鏡レンゲのブレスレット、シュタルクからもらったやつだっけ？フリーレン様からもらった髪飾りも綺麗な。
I'm choosing to
They're the
ignore it.
same.
杖だってそうだけど、フェルンって楽しそうに道具の手入れをするよね。そうですか。今も笑ってる。
She's like you love a good cleaning.
Yeah.
誰かからもらったものだからでしょうか。私は戦争で故郷も何もかも失ってしまいましたから、こうして大事なものが増えていくのが嬉しいのかもしれません。頑張って選んだ甲斐があったかな。すごく悩んでましたもんね。なんで知っているの？
あ、
エッチ。
本当にごめん。水浴びしてるって知らなかったんだよ。
別に怒っていませんよ。よし、できた。
I'm obsessed with them. I also love giving a good gift. Like
You
Frieren.
are a very good gift giver.
I love it.
ねえシュタルク、 思ったんだけどさ。
何？
もしかして今ちょっと空気悪い？
そうかも。フリーレンもそういうの分かるようになってきたのか。ちょっと感動。
たまにこういうことあるよね。二人って相性悪いのかな。
そうは思わないけどな。
シュタルク、もし居心地が悪いならちゃんと言ってね。シュタルクを無理やりパーティーに誘ったのは私なんだから。
あのな、フリーレン。俺は。あ！
分かれ道ですね。こっちが北部高原方面、あっちがノイトラール港方面だね。
フリーレン、あれってもしかして宿屋か？
主要な街道沿いだからね。今夜は野宿せずに済みそうだ。
But we don't have any money.
フリーレンじゃねえ
What's his name? Verbal?
か。意外と早い再会だったな。シュタルク、フレッサーの討伐の時は助かったぜ。
ビアベル、元気そうだな。
結局カイロで帰ることになっちまった。北の果てでまた魔族が暴れ始めたらしくてな。大急ぎで帰ることになった。こいつらとはテートの港町まで一緒だ。
船酔いが嫌だってだだこねてるのよ。
いい年したおっさんだろ。何やってんだよ。
あのな、言っとくが俺はまだおっさんじゃねえぞ。つい最近まで20代だったんだ。
それ別のおっさんもよく言っていたな。
それでシュタルク、あの話は考えてくれたか？
あの話？
北の果ての戦況はだいぶ悪くてな。前衛が圧倒的に不足している。無理にとは言わねえ。戦線を安定させるまでの 2,3 年だけでも支えてほしいんだ。
前にも言っただろう、ビアベル。俺はこのパーティーの前衛だ。
そうか。俺は往生際が悪くてな。北の果てを守る
Little respect for
His
Frieren and
fang
Pavan for that.
teeth.
I know.
フリーレン、こいつ口説いてもいいか？
勝手にすればいい。
うん。
フリーレン様。
Can't hang on too high.
はっ、シュタルク、マジでお前うちの
楽しそうだね。もしかしたらシュタルクにとって私たちのパーティーは窮屈だったのかもしれない。
Sometimes you just gotta have a drink with the boys. I know there was a girl in that party, but let loose a little bit.
Well, no, she's feeling the tension between Stark and Fern. I think it's a big sign of respect that she's allowing him to explore his options. Not that he needs permission.
Yes, but I think it's a little more than that.
Yeah, you're probably right, because you basically write all the anime.
Well, it's two things. Do you think the tension is only because he walked in on them bathing?
No.
Okay, me either.
Okay.
I was just curious. And then the second piece is she, quote unquote, forced him to join the party. And now he needs to make that choice for himself with other legitimate options on the table. And if he does that, and I think Frieren's pretty sure he will, then he's there of his own volition, and that makes a big difference. Fern is too young to understand that, or doesn't have the experience to see that, but Frieren knows exactly what she's doing.
Like, if he's choosing to be there, then he will give his maximal effort.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Fern is just afraid to lose him.
シュタルク様。
Do you think it's weird that she calls him Mr. Stark?
断ったぜ。
This was kind of her thing.
シュタルク様はそれでいいんですか？
フェルン、俺がなんでこのパーティーにいると思う？
Because Frieren made you.
フリーレンたちと初めて出会った時さ、本当はもう限界だったんだ。すべてを放り投げて村を見捨てて逃げ出そうとしていた。最低だろ。フリーレンはさ、俺のことを無理やりパーティーに誘ったって言っていたけど、違うんだ。
タルク様は逃げないと思います。
あの夜にフェルンが俺の背中を押してくれたから、一緒に旅がしたいと思ってパーティーに加わったんだ。フェルンは気がついていないだろうけどさ、臆病な俺をここまで引っ張ってきてくれたのはフリーレンだけじゃないんだぜ。俺はどこにも行かないよ。だからもっと優しくして。
わかりました。じゃあおいで。いっぱい撫でます。
何企んでるの？怖い！
めんどくさいなこいつ。
I teared up a little bit in that, I don't know why.
You're a sucker for vulnerability and honesty.
Oh my gosh.
"結局口説き落とせなかったか。
ちなみに3人は船で向かう気はないのか？
回路は莫大なロギンがかかりますし、それに
まあ、北部高原は師匠たちも通った道だしな。
変な依頼を受けたり、厄介ごとに巻き込まれたり、寄り道ばかりですけれどね。
お前らにはお前らの冒険があるってことだ。まあいい。どうせ北の果てにもいつか来るんだろ。そん時にまた会おうぜ。
それじゃあ行こうか。
A little food left by the wayside for anybody who's hungry. We almost got Sarah teary.
No, I
a few
know,
times in
like,
that episode.
yes, a few times. Like, what is up with me? This show, I was so happy. Like, it was happy tears, I think. Like, this episode made me so happy that I got a little teary-eyed, like, 3 times. Like, even the visual of Fern holding onto the necklace when they were running or the bracelet because it's so meaningful to her. Like, I don't even know, like, I'm almost crying thinking about it now.
You're also a softie. You love love.
Oh my god. I don't know, like, guys, what's wrong with me?
Nothing. I think everybody wants you to cry.
It's just so subtle and it's not like hit you in the face kind of stuff, you know? Like, we've watched those ones too, trust me, but man.
Well, and it's personal. Like, it's not always between the two of them. Like, Stark doesn't know she did that, but she feels safe.
Great show.
Yeah.
We're so on it, we have to wait till next week to record another one.
It's an unusual place to be. But you know I'm going right to the Discord comments now.
Like,
I am looking forward to following this season and having something to look forward to. Because it only comes out once a week. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to
and
it.
I think it's so great that Stark admitted that Fern played a big role in him joining them too.
The vulnerability goes both ways.
Oh my gosh. And
Come
the
here, I'll pet
flashback with Aizen, like, top to bottom. And honestly, for their sake, I wish that they could have sliced off a few feet of that crystal and made just
A little bit of
a
bank.
ton of money. It really helped them out.
What is interesting, I understand why they didn't keep the big piece in the party, but also when it comes to battles, they're normally outside of 3 meters while Stark is closing in. Like, it would be a very helpful tool. The only drawback is if they needed to cast something quickly and they were all very close proximity, like a surprise attack or an ambush. But
Yeah, like if they're traveling and it happened, they would be screwed.
Yeah.
So like you can't really differentiate it. You can't just like carry it around with you and just like throw it to Stark when they're in battle.
You need a magic crystal Faraday cage.
Somebody create one, okay? I don't want to say it, but we're kind of in the same position now. So you guys haven't had the opportunity to really dive in multiple times into this. So are we on equal footing here?
We're still newbies.
I'll say no, we are not. So definitely let us know your thoughts, because you're probably like, wow, let me explain this to you. So yeah, we want to hear what you have to say. Hit us up in the comments below. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye.